Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you a massive candle haul. This is actually a collective haul, 3 different purchases from 3 different vendors. I have Bath and Body Works from their 2 for $22 that was running a couple weeks ago, and then also Yankee candle from their friends and family sale they had last week, and then also Goose Creek candle. They had a 50% off sale a few weeks ago that I placed an order, so it took a while to get that one. So I've been meaning to film all these and I just haven't really gotten around to it, so I figured I'd do them all in one. So I've hauled Bath and Body Works candles several times now, so that they're not new to me. I love them. You know, they're one of my favorite candles, or have been basically my favorite candles. Yankee candle, that's completely new to me, and so is Goose Creek. So I'll give you guys my first impressions, but we'll have to wait and see as I start to like burn all of these candles, kind of what I think. So let me go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to start with Bath and Body Works, and so the first one I have here is Sparkling Berry Fizz. So what I did is, oh, this is right. Okay, so they were having, you know what, it was not during a 2 for $22 sale. It was just these candles were 50% off, so they were $11.25 in stores and online. And then I had a 30% off coupon, so that brought each candle down to like $7 and change, I feel like. My recollection or math is probably a little off, but essentially it was around there, $7.50, I don't recall exactly. But I figured I'd go ahead and get some of these because it's still hot here and I love these scents, and I had kind of been wanting to get them and just hadn't done it, and so I finally broke down and did it. So this first one, Sparkling Berry Fizz, I've heard other people compare this to the Champagne Toast that came out last Christmas. I do think it's similar, however I do feel like it is a little bit different because I did have that Champagne Toast candle. But this says, add some sparkle to a summer afternoon with this blend of sweet elderberry, tart black currants, and bubbly spring water. And it smells amazing. It's just like a nice, sweet, kind of fresh berry scent. Has a little bit of that kind of, it's not really fizzy, but it does kind of have that like maybe sweet, like berry champagne kind of scent. I do feel like this differs from the Champagne Toast in that it has a lot more of the sweet berry scent than Champagne Toast does. I think it's definitely heavier on the berries, but I love it. So I'm excited to add that one to my collection. Next, I went ahead and picked up another one of this Pink Apple Punch. I have one already, but I love the scent on cold. I have not melted it or burned it yet, but I thought I'd go ahead and get another one. This is Pretty in Pink. This irresistible blend of crisp Pink Lady apples and citrus leaves packs a fabulously fragrant punch. So this is an amazing scent. It's just, it has a very, like a little bit of a floral note to me, which I think is coming from the apple, but I love it because it's like sweet, it's a little bit tart, it has a little bit of a floral note. I just like, I love it, I love it. So I was like, I just need to have a second one of that in my stash. Next I got Pink Cilantro Twist. This is one that I kind of debated for a little while whether or not I wanted to get, but I finally broke down and got it. I love cilantro and I love the smell of cilantro, fresh cilantro, and this, I think that the cilantro in this definitely smells like fresh cilantro. It's fresh cilantro, it's very authentic. But the description is, capture all the fun of a backyard bash with this fresh and fruity blend of early summer peach from garden cilantro and a hint of juicy mango. Sorry, I said summer peach, fresh garden cilantro, and a hint of juicy mango. So this is just a fabulous, it's like sweet, fresh peach with cilantro. Oh, now, I can't get over how authentic that cilantro note is. I love it. And then next I got 2 of the Watermelon Lemonade. I have had this candle before. I probably purchased it a couple years ago, I want to say, and I loved it, and I just was like, I have to get more of this in my stash. So this says, quench your thirst for long summer days with this refreshing mixture of watermelon ice, sparkling water, and freshly squeezed Meyer lemons. Oops. And it's so good. It's like a nice, tart, sweet lemonade with that watermelon note. I love it. And the candle that I had in that before, it was really strong. So I got those 5 candles. Next, I have my Yankee candle haul. So this was from their friends and family, and this was the Thursday and Friday of the first week of September. And I've actually never purchased from Yankee Candle, so I wasn't contacted directly by the Yankee Candle store or anything, or asked directly to participate, but what I did is I called a couple stores and was able to get on a list. And the Friends and Family sale, they had pretty much everything was on sale, but the one that I was really going after so that I could try their candles was the for the large jars. If you buy 6, you got 60% off. So that's what I did, is I bought 6 candles. And I did the 2-wick tumblers, and I'm going to show you kind of both candles. Let's see. I'm going to show you it compared to like the Bath and Body Works. So here's, oops, side by side the 2 candles. These are 14.5 ounces, and the Yankee are 22. With the Friends and Family, so normally these are, the Yankee I think are $27.99 for the large jars, roughly around there. With 60% off, they came out to $11.20. So when you get 2 for 22, that these are 11. Granted, you can use coupons with these, but I thought that was a pretty good deal for the amount of ounces that you got. And I went with the tumblers because I like the look of the tumblers better than the regular jars. And then also in looking at the wax boards, you know, like Facebook groups and stuff, the jars are only 1 wick, the large jars, and I see a lot of people say that they usually can't get it to burn well or melt well unless they have either like a sweater on the jar, which sounds weird, or one of their Illumilids, and I didn't really want to buy accessories for my candles, so I decided to go with the 2-wick tumblers. This one I did melt already, and I didn't get much throw from it, so I'm gonna have to try it again. I do think when I first got it on cold, it was really strong. It's red velvet, and it was a lot stronger than the oh look, it has a little dent in there. This must have been a little air bubble that got released when I had lit it, because it wasn't there when I first got the candle. But this was a lot stronger than the Bath and Body Works red velvet. What was it, red velvet cupcake or whatever they had last Christmas. So I wanted to go and try it, and I like this scent a lot better. And there's no chocolate in this one, I don't think, even though red velvet cake is technically a chocolate cake with lots of red food coloring. To me, there's no chocolate note in this. It just smells like a yummy cake with frosting. But I'm gonna have to melt it again and see if I like the throw. If I have trouble with throw out of these, I may go in and exchange them for the 1-wick jars, because there's no point in having them if they're not gonna give off any scent. Next, I got pumpkin wreath, and you know what, I had the scent descriptions, but I did not bring them. I had them somewhere. I don't know where they're at, but anyhow, pumpkin wreath. And you know, I kind of did want to go and get some fall scents, of course, but this smells awesome. This smells like a sweet pumpkin, and then to me it kind of has almost like a little bit of like a pine or a spruce kind of note to it, but it's sweet, so it kind of is to me a combination between fall and Christmas. Even though the scent description for this did not say it had like pine or spruce or anything in it, or like a balsam. It's kind of like a sweet balsam mixed with like a yummy, rich pumpkin that has a little bit of a spice to it. Really, really love this scent. I'm hoping that this throws really well. The other fall scent that I got is caramel pecan pie. Essentially, it's basically what it says. And it smells yummy. It is very rich, very decadent caramel pecan pie. That's exactly what it smells like. So I'm really hoping, again, of course, that this one melts really well, or burns really well. And then the last of the fall ones that I got was Kitchen Spice. I love this one. So for the fall, this has like clove and nutmeg and like all those kind of fall type seasonings. And what I've done in past years is, I don't know if you guys have ever done like those little, you can do simmering spices. You basically make a concoction of a bunch of different spices and put it in a pot with water and turn it on, and it kind of fills your home with like those nice warm fall spice scents. That's what this one reminds me of. And sorry if I'm clearing my throat, it's just that I'm getting over a cold, so I'm still a little yucky, you know, in my throat. But I love that one. So again, I hope it's one that goes really well. And then this one I've heard lots about, and as most of you know, I love blueberries, so I just had to get this one and try it. Very delicious. It's basically like a vanilla cake with like a frosting and a blueberry. And it smells so good. It's so strong on the blueberry, and it's very like authentic, but like a sweet strawberry. It's not strawberry, blueberry. But it smells so yummy. The color of the wax is just gorgeous, such a dark, dark blue. So really excited for that one. I'm gonna just stick it on top here. I know you guys won't see it, but there you go. And then the last of the 6 candles I got is Beach Walk. This is definitely a summer, kind of spring or summer type scent, but apparently this is a scent that Yankee Candle carries year round. They don't, you know, it's not a seasonal one, so it's always available. And this is just gorgeous. It just has such a nice, like, kind of beautiful, kind of cologne-y, like fresh air type scent to it. I love it. So I'm really looking forward to this one. And even though this is not really the season, like I said, it's still hot weather here. So this will be one that will be great, I think, for that transition when we start cooling off a little bit, and I can turn off my air conditioner and actually have like my windows open and have a nice breeze, you know. Or this would be a good one like in either a kitchen or a bathroom. Just smells really good. So those are my Yankee candles. And then Goose Creek. So what I'm going to do is start with these kind of, basically they're clamshells, I guess. This is what they look like. They have kind of a soft soy type wax inside. You can't see completely because of the label, but it's sectioned out into 6 little kind of triangular cubes, which doesn't even make sense because cubes are square. But so Goose Creek was having a sale a while back. Everything was 50% off on their site. These are normally $4, and if you can see down there, they're only 2.1 ounces. So $4 for 2.1 ounces is kind of expensive. But with 50% off, they're $2. So I thought this was a good way to try some scents that I thought maybe I didn't know if I would like. So I went ahead and picked up a lot of these. Most of them, I think, not a lot, I got 7. Most of them, I think, are in their kind of new fall scents. There's a couple that aren't, or a few. I think 2 of them are not new. I think the rest are. And the candles weren't out yet, but I thought, well, I'll get these, try out the scents. If I like them, then I can get candles later on. So this first one is Toasty Pumpkin Toddy. And this is fantastic on cold. It just smells like a spicy kind of pumpkin with like a little bit of that kind of like a sweet rum or something. Oh, it's so good. It's like bakery and spicy and has a little bit of an alcohol note and has that pumpkin. It's fantastic. And I've heard some good reviews about this from people who have now gotten their hands on the candles. And then I did place a second order with Goose Creek. It hasn't come in yet. When I get that one, I will have a candle with this scent in it, so I will share that with you at the time. But I'm really hoping that this performs well. I have heard a lot of people now say that they didn't care for the wax melts, that they didn't throw really well or whatever. So for me, I'm like, okay, well, whatever. If they don't throw that great, whatever. I'm just going to get the candles anyways, and that's what I really wanted to do. I just wanted to try out the scents. But to me, $2 is much better investment than getting a whole candle that I don't like. Next is Crunchy Leaves. And there is the wax. And this is a fantastic scent. This reminds me, unlike the Bath & Body Works Leaves that is very appley and smells more like, I think, an autumn scent versus a leaves scent. This smells like a leaves scent because it's not real sweet. It's not real appley. I mean, I don't even know if it has apple in it. It could, but it's not a very strong note. But it's a little bit sweet, but it kind of has a woodsy kind of leaf kind of scent. I don't know, it's really good. So I really like that one. Also, I got caramel apple wood. And as you guys know, I think I'm really digging apple scents these days. So this has a nice kind of mac apple in it. And you smell the caramel, but then it's kind of like, has this, it's like toned down, the sweetness of it is toned down by this kind of wood note. Like a woodsy kind of note. I really love it. This is a good one as well. Now, I think my favorite from this order out of these, the little clamshells, is Campfire Marshmallow. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. And I've been wanting to melt this one, but I've been waiting until I film this video. But this is fantastic. It smells just like Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside, except it's much heavier on the toasted marshmallow note. It's so good. It's mostly just like a toasty burnt marshmallow, and it smells so authentic. It literally, to me, smells like when you light a marshmallow on fire. Oh, it is so good. So good. This is definitely one I'm going to have to get in a candle. Then this one, it's called Spun Sugar, but this, I think it's an old scent, and it may have been discontinued because I don't see the candle in it on their website, but it sounded good. And it's just like this really sweet, somewhat kind of like floral, perfumey note. It's just beautiful, and it does remind me of something, like it's not like cotton candy at all, I don't think. It has more of a floral kind of feminine note to it, but it is so good, and it smells so strong on cold. Unfortunately, I will not be able to get this in a candle just because they don't have them anymore, but I thought I just want to try it out because I heard good things about this scent, so I'm hoping this throws well. Then I got Bergamot Mist. This is not a new scent for them for the fall. It's not a discontinued one either, so it will come, you know, they do have it in candles if I decide I like it. I heard lots of people make positive comments about it, but I just wasn't sure because I'm a little particular with my like fresh kind of clean, you know, scents. But I love this one. It smells like a sweet manly cologne to me. So kind of cologne-y and kind of sweet, and I love it. Oh, I love it, love it. It's actually really good. I think this is one I would enjoy in a candle as well. And then, then I got a blueberry cake donut one. I left it at work. It's blueberry cake donut, something like that. I took it to work to try it, and it is a new scent for them, and I've heard people rave about it. I melted one cube at work, and I did not like it. It is the first time I've gotten a blueberry I don't like, and it smells plasticky and very, very, very artificial to me. Now, I've heard people rave about the candle, so I don't know if there's a difference between the candle and the wax melts, but at the rate, the way it smelled, I ended up dumping it out and turning it off because I just didn't like it, so I just don't envision me getting, you know, getting a candle in it because I just didn't care for it. So, into the candles now that I got for Goose Creek. So, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 8 of their large jar candles. This is one that is one of their Halloween candles. And these are, does it have the ounces? It doesn't show it on here. And I hate that they don't have the scent descriptions. I wish that they did because that would be awesome. But they're 26 ounces. So now these are more ounces than the Yankee. And when these were 50% off, they were $13. So I thought that's a great deal for the ounces that you're getting. And they have sales quite often. When I made this first purchase, I think I'd seen a couple people post about it, about Goose Creek, and then I'd seen that someone said, oh, they're having a sale now, it's 50% off, and apparently they had just had a sale that was 50% off. Well, since then they've had like 2 more. So they literally do their 50% off sale almost like every other week, if not more frequently, every 4 days, you know, and they run it for like a couple days. So I definitely wanted to get some of their Halloween ones. I thought they were really cute. So this first one, it's really hard to read the scent Poison Berries. And it's a beautiful color, just a very rich kind of dark plum purple kind of color. There's the inside, and if you can tell, there are some like oils that you can see on the candle. Lots of people rave about that, about having lots of oils in the candle. This being my first paraffin candle, because I assume that's all paraffin, I don't really know how much of an impact that has on the candle. But this smells really nice. Right now, it kind of smells like a little bit of a floral berry. But being the type of wax it is, I do feel like it'll probably change a lot once I start melting it. Because I've heard a lot of people make positive comments about that one. Then next, I got Happy Halloween. I love that one. So cute. I love the labels. I love the color. So now this one is going to be hard to read as well. Let's see. It's Blueberry Pumpkin. Can you see that? It's really hard to see. But what I want to point out, see all those lines? So what I've heard people say, and I'm definitely not a paraffin wax candle expert, but apparently that's all like the fragrance oil that's kind of ribboned through there, and people call it like ribbons or something like that, ribboning. I don't know. Not ribbit, but ribbon. Ribboning, yeah. And supposedly it helps make the candles like really strong. So when people see that, they get really excited. So we shall see. But on cold, and this lid really sticks. Ah. Oh no, I can't get the lid off now. Okay, hang on. Okay, jeez, that was stuck. Okay, lid is off. There's the wax. Pretty color. And this smells really good. Oh, these are 2-wick. Those wicks are super short. Can you see that? I hope that I don't have a problem getting these to light and start melting, because I have not seen wicks that short in candles. But this smells really good. It's kind of light, again, I think because it's paraffin. But after I film this, when I'm done filming this video, I'm going to light one of these babies up because I really have to try it. Now, this next one was supposed to be a Halloween candle, but it was supposed to be a different kind. So I was kind of disappointed. I got this, and they're sending me the right one. It's the right scent, but they have different types of Halloween jars. And they have these that were like, they called them oblong shapes. They were basically like large rectangular glass jars, and they had really cute stickers on the front that were Halloween stickers, and they had 3 wicks, and they were black wax. So I love the look of it. And they sent me this one instead. Now the price, it was only a 50-cent difference in price, but I got that one because I wanted the look of it. I love the way it looked. So they're gonna send me the right one, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it. This one is pumpkin pie, and so the one that I ordered was in pumpkin pie as well. I think they just were probably trying to fill orders really fast and made a mistake. But this one smells really good. It's like a nice bakery kind of kitchen spicy pumpkin. Not overly spicy, but really good. So I'm stocked up on candles for a while, guys. I have no idea why I've purchased so many, because I hope I'm going to get through all these. Then I got a couple more fall scents. These are in their regular large jars. Let me kind of move my camera back a little bit. So this is the regular large jar from Goose Creek. They're very nice. They're very similar to Yankee Candle large jars. This one is in Whipped Pumpkin Latte. This, I don't think, is a new scent for them, but you know, it just sounded good. I love pumpkin. I like latte scents, not straight up strong coffee, but latte because they're creamier. And this one smells really good. Now there's a ton of oil in this one. Can you see it's like all over the jar? But I don't see it really ribboned. Well, a little bit maybe up here at the top. You can kind of see the oil in there. But it kind of is like leaking and it's a little messy. But smells really good. I'm really hoping that these candles are strong, because I've heard lots of people talk about just how great they are for melting or burning. And they pull really quickly and very well, and they throw really well. So the last of the fall scents that I've gotten from them, fall/Halloween, is this one, Pumpkin Caramel Swirl, which is very similar to the Yankee one that I got. So here is the look of it. It's just beautiful. Beautiful colors. These monsters are huge. There's the 2 wicks. They're not very even where they place the wicks inside, but whatever. This smells so good. Yum. Very good. Again, very authentic, like pumpkin, caramel. You know, that's definitely what it smells like. I think this one has a little bit less of a bakery note than the Yankee candle one did. Also, the other thing I've heard about Goose Creek is that they tend to have the most authentic scents out there for candles. I hate that stupid scratch. It just shows up so much. So hopefully that's true. I need to start melting and we will see. Okay, this next one, this is the sucker that held up my order. This is Butter Cookie. Not a new scent, but I heard tons of people, I say tons, several people raved about this one. Specifically, there's a woman in the Facebook groups that I think is really sweet, like an excellent woman. I saw her rave about the scent, and she's a total hardcore, like, Goose Creek junkie. And she said how much she loved this scent. You can see a little bit of the oils in there. And so I just had to get it. But what happened is my order was not coming. People had ordered after me, were getting their orders. So I contacted Goose Creek, and they said that they had run out of the butter cookie oil and they were waiting for it. And they said I could replace the scent and do something else. They could ship it right away, or I could wait. And I said, well, I'm going to wait because I really wanted to try this one. So I waited it out an extra week, and then finally they shipped my order. On cold, it's pretty light, but I'm really hoping, you know, it smells like a good butter cookie. Hoping when the sucker gets lit, it's nice and strong. Another one, you could probably kind of consider this one a fall candle. It's Pomegranate, which I think, you know, everyone for the most part probably melts pomegranate year round. However, most pomegranate that I've gotten from vendors, like the small vendors, is very sweet. This one smells much more like an authentic pomegranate to me. So there's the wax. This one is sweet, but kind of has that tart note that pomegranate actually has. So I feel like this is going to be a much more authentic scent. Really looking forward to melting this one. And then the last of my jars, the last candle here is peppermint. And I love peppermint scents, so I was like, I have to get this one. Again, we can see a little bit of the oils kind of through there. Just so neat. So I wonder if, like, if I was able to poke through to that section, if that would actually be like liquid right there or not. I don't know. I'm gonna dent my table. Anyhow, there's the pretty red wax. Oh, and this smells fantastic. This is the strongest one on cold, of course, because it's peppermint. Smells fantastic. Really looking forward to melting this. When you read the scent description, which of course I didn't read it until after I purchased it, it said it has chocolate in it, but I don't smell any chocolate, so I'm hoping I don't smell chocolate when I burn it. It smells more like a peppermint candy. It has a little hint of that like creamy sweetness that you would get out of a candy, as opposed to like a straight up like strong peppermint like essential oil or something. It is smoothed out a little bit by some sweetness. So good though. Oh, it's stronger than a candy cane. It's definitely like a peppermint candy. So anyhow, thank you guys for watching. I will definitely come back and keep you posted on how I feel like these candles do. I will not wait until I have empties because it'll probably take me way too long to get through these to actually have an empty. Oh, because, let's see, does it say it on these labels? Yeah, so these suckers have 120 to 150 hours of burn time. So Bath & Body Works candles, they have 25 to 45 hours of burn time. So these are like 3 times, even though they're like not even twice as much wax, they are 3 times as long on the burn time as Bath & Body Works. So if any of you feel like a Bath & Body Works candle takes a while to get through, these suckers are going to take a lot longer. But what I'll do is, when I do my kind of should you melt this videos, I will discuss candles that I've maybe melted recently just to give you guys reviews. And if you love candles, maybe you should just check out Goose Creek. I signed up for their newsletter, so I get emails every day, or almost every day. Whenever they run their sales, you get their emails. So I'm really looking forward to burning these, and I'm really hoping that they perform well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.